Hey, what is going on, guys? Weevil YouTube here, back with another video. And welcome to episode 1 of Quick Tips, a segment in which I provide you with quick, useful tips which help you improve your game. These tips usually apply to specific decks, and today is no exception. So, the deck we're going to be talking about is Windups, and the card, WindUp Rat. So we are all aware of the paths that the Magician Shark play can take. This is a combo that we are very much familiar with. However, there's another combo that I want to introduce to you guys, which is a little bit different, and which enables you to protect yourself should the need arise if the Magician Shark play doesn't go quite as planned, and you shouldn't really push for it unless you're going for game anyway, and you need to protect your wind-up monsters. You need to stall out until you can draw into some back row and some general support cards which can enable you to then push for game. So the Magician Shark play is pretty standard, as I said. Magician, Shark, special summon the second Magician. You then have the option to decrease or increase the Shark's level in order to go into a second Shark or a Wind-Up Rat. Of course, this is entirely up to the player, but that is basically how the play goes. You end up with 4, sometimes 5 XYZ monsters on the field, and as I said, you should only use this if you're pushing for game. But there's another combo I'm going to introduce you now, which is a little bit different, and as I said, which enables you to protect yourself. So things in pairs are generally a good thing, just like Wind-Up Magician and Wind-Up Shark. The same thing goes for Wind-Up Rabbit and Wind-Up Rat, or any other wind-up monster for that matter. So what you're going to do is, if you were in a tough spot and you need to protect your monsters, you happen to have a Wind-Up Rat in defense mode, which is unfortunate, but you want to protect it in order to be able to defend yourself and draw into back row. What you will do is you will banish the Wind-Up Rat with the effect of Wind-Up Rabbit. People forget that you can actually banish any wind-up monster with Wind-Up Rabbit's effect. Not a lot of people realize that, or if they do realize it, they don't see the practicality of it, but I'm going to show you an example here where it is quite practical indeed. So the Wind-Up Rat is basically safe, unless your opponent happens to draw into a tour guide, go into Levier, and take the Wind-Up Rat back. In a mirror match, that'd basically be GG, but whatever. It's fine. So you can either banish the Wind-Up Rabbit when your opponent goes to attack into it, which they obviously would be if you were worried about, defending yourself to begin with, or you can let the Wind-Up Rabbit die. Most people aren't in the habit of doing this, but in this case, it actually works quite well. So the Wind-Up Rabbit dies. Then in your next turn, of course, what comes back but the Wind-Up Rat? You can then switch the Wind-Up Rat to attack position, or if it was already in attack position, keep it there, and then use its effect, change it to defense position, and bring back the Wind-Up Rabbit. And you were in the exact same position you were in last turn. It is basically a one-monster lock. If your opponent only has one monster on the field, and they're stalling out as well, and all they can do is keep attacking with that one monster, you can basically keep doing this, and they will never be able to touch you. So it is an extremely useful tactic. Let me know what you guys think of the tip. I'm sure everyone is quite aware of it as it is, but I just thought it was something that I would share with you guys. Anyway guys, that is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. As always, let me know what you think of this tip. I've got plenty more quick tips coming up in the future to help you improve your game. I will talk to you guys later. Peace out.